Look at this shiny old dome piece. Today was wash day, so y'all get to see the forehead in its full, in its full luster and its full capacity. I don't wear bangs to try to hide it. It is what it is. I got over that in middle school. But today is gonna be a rant video. I got sick, and I don't get sick. I very rarely get sick. And even when I do get sick, it only lasts about maybe a day or so, like 3 days max. Not this time. This time, I got taken for a loop. I didn't see it coming. I would love to do my makeup. I love doing my makeup. Give me an excuse to do my makeup. However, I've been blowing my nose nonstop. My skin has suffered severely since I've been sick. I've been sick since last Friday. That is 7 days.
7 consecutive days.
Okay. Since I can't do my makeup, I'm gonna do my skincare routine today because that's also another favorite of mine. It also brings me much joy and much pleasure, and it's very relaxing for me. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do a little rant about my sickness and do my skincare routine. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see that or view that, but you know what? I'm gonna film it anyways because I'm quite angry and I want to rant about it online to people who probably don't care. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, so if you want to see that, keep watching. I'm trying something new with my background. I know it's really wrinkly, but it's the best that I can do right now, okay? This is a very hasty video. This wasn't planned. But yeah, I'm gonna do my skincare. This is my skin in its full glory. It's nothing too crazy. So let me just rewind and start at the beginning. Last Friday, I felt a little tickle in my throat. I really didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, a little tickle in my throat. Whenever I feel a little cold or a little sickness coming, I tend to just take a lot of vitamin C or just drink a lot of orange juice. But I try to lessen the blow, which typically works, which is why when I do get sick, it doesn't last nearly as long as other people's colds or sicknesses or whatever. So it's whatever. I'm still a little sick right now, actually. My throat is still really scratchy. I've got a little bit of... Which is another reason why I'm not doing my makeup, because it's common sense. You can't put makeup on your face if you're going to be constantly blowing your nose and sneezing. You're going to be left with that weird mark of where your makeup used to be, and I'm not about retouching. I know it's just a video, but that's money and that's products, okay? No. So we're going to do skincare. So while I was sick, my skin took a lot of damage, surprisingly. My skin I have oily combination skin, if nobody knew. I've got my skincare game pretty much on lock. I've done a lot of research. I'm still experimenting with stuff, but that's neither here nor there. But while I was sick
for an entire week,
my skin took a dive for the worst. It hurt to move. It hurt to breathe. It hurt to do anything. So, of course, I wasn't taking care of my skin. I wasn't doing my skincare regimen. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So, of course, my skin started to suffer. It started to get incredibly oily the first few days and then incredibly dry the next. It's just the worst. I've come a long way in my skincare, leaps and bounds. And so to see my skin in such a state devastated me. But let's start with when I got sick. Friday, I felt that tickle in my throat. I did what I could. I tried to stop it. Can you hear that? Whatever. I did what I could. I tried to stop it. And I thought I did a good job. But Saturday, I woke up and it was about 5 times worse. It wasn't strep throat, that much I know for sure, but my throat was just killing me. And I remember where I was at. I had to pause for a minute. I had a cough break. Yeah, so I know that this is a little rinky dink, but we gonna make do what it do, Moving on. Saturday, things have gotten a little worse, but nothing too crazy yet. It wasn't until Sunday evening, I sorry, this is my first time trying this. I just got it. I had noticed I was feeling a lot worse. I was feeling progressively worse as the days gone by, but especially on Sunday, I was just feeling horrible. I was feeling like my temperature had gone up a little bit. My throat, it was getting harder and harder to drink. It was getting harder and harder to eat. I started wanting not to eat. I didn't have a desire to eat, which for me is a big thing because I always want to eat something. Woke up Sunday morning pissed off because I knew at that point that this was just, it wasn't any ordinary cold, or it wasn't just any normal sickness. I had a full-blown fever. I can't even remember the last time I'd had a fever. All I knew was that I was pissed. I'm not an angry person. I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty controlled. Upon waking and finding that I had a fever, I was incensed. I was so upset. I had things I needed to do that day. So I was like, ooh, this stuff. Oh, okay. I'm feeling it. It's doing something. All right. Anyways, I was irritated. I had stuff to do Sunday, so I powered through. It was fine. It wasn't anything too serious. Sunday, I went to sleep and I woke up Monday. I thought Sunday morning was bad. Monday morning, I couldn't even move. It hurt to turn my head to look at my phone to see what time it was. It hurt to breathe. Every swallow was agony. I felt like my whole body was simultaneously on fire and being electrocuted. I never get sick. And when I do, I get over it so fast. It's, like I said, it's 1 to 3 days max. Monday to Wednesday, those 3 days were hell because it was nonstop fever, muscle aches. I had this crazy headache that I still have now, but it's not nearly as bad. Like, I literally just was like, I was kind of scared at one point that I was taking too much medicine because I just kept wanting to knock out and sleep through the pain. I didn't want to have to feel anything. And you gotta understand, I need to say this. I have an extremely high pain tolerance. I can take a lot of pain. Like, the only thing that gets me about pain is like when I know it's coming, or like the build up to pain. Like, say when you're about to get a shot or something, that's what freaks me out more than the actual shot. Those 3 days, I think I would have done anything to stop the pain. It was, I had to have lost at least 5-6 pounds because I couldn't eat anything. I was trying. I made myself some soup. I made myself some chili. I could eat maybe 1 or 2 bites before it was just too much. I couldn't leave the bed. It hurt just going to the bathroom. I was drinking so much fluids to try to flush it out, to try to aid my body in the healing process. I was drinking water, a Gatorade for electrolytes. I was drinking whatever I can get that I thought would help. Orange juice, anything to help me out. So of course I'm gonna have to use the bathroom a lot. It was an ordeal just getting out of bed and going to the damn bathroom. It was a whole ordeal. It hurt so bad. I was walking all hunched over like an old lady. I was taking all the medicine I can find. I was taking, I don't know if people know the Theraflu powder packets. It tastes awful, but it gives results. That's too much. It'll be alright. And I forgot my chapstick. I feel like this video is really disjointed and all over the place, and if it is, I apologize, but like, I'm still sick. What can I do? Okay? I'm trying my best. Where was I in my story? Thursday is when I started to see things getting a little better. It was like, okay, things are working out. My fever, I could tell it was slowly starting to go down. I could tell that my headache was slowly starting to decrease. It was still there, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't nearly as prevalent as it had been. Felt as if things were looking better, things were looking up, and I saw my first ray of hope in the despair that I had been living in for 4 days. I was feeling better. It was easier for me to walk. I wasn't hunched over. I wasn't in as much pain as I'd been the previous days. My voice is starting to go. I can feel it. You gotta rub the excess on your hands. I don't know if y'all care about the products that I'm using. I'm pretty sure you don't. Like, I don't. Let's be real. Probably no one's gonna watch this. So I uploaded a video, I think a few hours ago. That video was done Wednesday. And I was editing it Thursday. Friday is when I started to get sick. I kept, all during the week, I kept saying, like, oh my gosh, I have to edit it. I have to edit it. I try to upload twice a week. Twice a week. Trying to bring up the video. I kept trying to edit it, but I just couldn't get through it. It hurt just to try to type and move, and it was just a lot. Eventually, I was just like, I can't do it. And I tried really hard. I kept trying to edit it. I was just like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting in bed. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I finally just had to say, you know what? I can't do it. I'm going to get to it when I get to it. Which, worked out. I finally got it done. I got it up today. It got up there. So that's all that matters. I know I'm supposed to be using my delicate finger for this, but this one's a bum. I'm pretty gentle around my eye area, so I'm not too concerned about using the specific finger you're supposed to use. It'll be alright. The last step is my moisturizer. I started off this video with a lot more energy than I have now. The remnants of the sickness that is left has taken over, and I've used up the last of my reserves that I had for the day. Most of it went towards editing and getting that video up. Ugh, my headache is coming back. But luckily, we're at the end of my routine. But to sum it all up, being sick pisses me off. I think it's because I'm in a weakened state. And, it's worse when you don't have anyone around to help take care of you. It's not like, when you're younger and your parents help you out and they cook your food for you. It's annoying when you're sick and it's just you. You have to cook your meals. You have to be your caretaker, which is the worst, especially when you're just not feeling good, when it hurts to move, It just makes you wish that you had someone around to help you and to help take care of you. And there's probably an app for that. There's probably an app out there where if you're sick, you can hire someone to be your caretaker. I have to do my hair after this, which is a long ordeal. I'm probably just gonna go to sleep. I'm probably just going to go to sleep. My curls on the wild trying to escape. Get back in the bun. So yeah, this was probably the most pointless video. I feel like my body is like, look, we said we get you through enough to edit your little video or whatever. We said we let you record your little rant video or whatever. But
it's time to stop.
I'm gonna try to give my body and listen to it. Not listening to it is why I got so sick in the first place. Yeah, so I hope this is coherent. Quite frankly, I'm still kind of out of it. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. Because honestly, I don't even remember what I've been talking about. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was funny or entertaining or something to you. These are real glasses, by the way. These are prescription glasses that I purchased because I wanted to live my Harry Potter fantasy. For real though, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Leave me a comment telling me how foolish I was to film this video. Bye.